Just love these old school tanks slowly pushing up. And if you don't hit the right spot, you're just not going to be able to kill it. Char might actually be out of ammo. He's trying to aim at the backside, trying to go for that turret, or not turret, the ammo rack rather. Panzer III just laying in, but the turret ring is destroyed, so it can't actually adjust the turret. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got some Eye in the Sky with Squad 44. You guys have been asking for some Eye in the Sky rounds ever since this game started coming back on the channel, so here you go. We're going to be kicking it off with the French and the Germans. This is the early war period, and Squad 44, whether it's landing on the beaches of Normandy, doing the paradrops, the tank fightings, whatever it is, whatever time period, oh my goodness, as you guys will see, the game just looks beautiful. If you're still unsure about picking it up because of lower player numbers, I'm not gonna lie, yes, it is a far lower player base than something like Hell Let Loose. However, it is still experiencing an amazing resurgence right now. During peak hours, whether you're European, American, even Australian, your peak hours where you're going to be trying to play games, you're probably going to find a few servers, and especially if you want to play with myself as well as the community, come check out the Potato Fields New Player Friendly. We have players that have been playing this game ever since it was Postscriptum that play on the server. Awesome squad leaders, logistics, tank commanders, infantry players. We got it all, and I am so happy we're playing this again because it really deserves it. And as you guys will see, the games are just awesome. There's nothing like this in gaming right now, so sit back and enjoy. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment below with a map or faction that you would like to see. And especially if you do like the Squad 44 content. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, this World War II genre, but I grew up playing World War II, and I just absolutely love it. So let me know if you want more. But that's enough talking for me. Enjoy some Squad 44 Eye in the Sky, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace. All right, Eye in the Sky, and this is Squad 44. We're going to see how this goes. Brand spanking new way to see Squad 44. I know if you guys like the Eye in the Sky content, it's always been a squad. I think we had a Hell Let Loose a couple years ago, but Squad 44, I'm just letting you guys know right now, the admin tools are not as fleshed out as Squad. It can be a little jank at times. We're going to roll with it. The outlines, I'll zoom in over here just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But so if I have the outlines, the names, you can see them obviously, but as I zoom closer, you should see the outlines. Yeah, so the outlines are always all blue and they kind of disappear a little bit. We're going to work with what we got, but it should be fun either way, guys. We're on Maginot, so we are actually on board with the French, the 21st Regiment d'Infanterie against the Wehrmacht. And Maginot, so this is the Maginot line. Everyone should be familiar with that. Well, we're fighting over it, fighting around it, fighting over it. Wherever we are, should be a lot of fun. So on the west side, you have base Sur de Colline, and Germans have to attack Faubourg over to Colline, then Grand Village to win this invasion, right, I believe. Offensive. So the tickets here both start with 700 tickets. That's a lot of tickets. This is offensive, so you can you have one attackers, one defenders. Think of it kind of like an invasion. It's slightly different, but still should be pretty familiar if you guys have not watched any Squad 44. Germans rolling out with, looks like one of their MSPs, which is a mobile spawn point. So think of it, whenever this parks, you can actually deploy it if you don't run right into the... Oh no, they're gonna tumble down into the river. Once it's parked, you can actually deploy it and people can spawn into it. I think of it just like a mobile actual fob. Also with one of the Panzer IIIs, one of the tank squads, as well as a mobile 20 mil. You can see the truck with the 20 mil anti-aircraft gun on the back of it, right, pulling in front of that Panzer III. Infantry starting to dismount for the Germans, and you can see the rallies and regroups they have A little bit scattered here, so we do have a fob, good defensive fob on the backside of Faubourg.
Hello, Command Jet. Talk to me.
How you doing, brother?
Command
I'm
trying
a tank,
to.
I'm a tank gunner, but I'll help you out.
I mean,
Don't
I'm lonely.
I'm lonely. Command trying
They think my guys think there's a tank near.
to get some chat
I can
going.
just go scout that.
And well, this is where the line officially starts.
Yeah, it's somewhere south.
Maginot
okay,
right here with the show
I'll
shot.
just go on an adventure just to go.
This is early war, World War II. So, oh my goodness! What a shot!
Now it seems like we have 2 tanks, possibly.
Bolt action
There's one,
machine gun doesn't
northwest.
matter, and the round has officially started. Germans infiltrating the front line of Maginot on the western side. And what I thought was going to be kind of a nice little forward defensive position for the machine gunner, well, you got peekabooed. I like Pizza 85 knocking out Glup. And that is how we get going. We can see him pushing right in. And you got the rifleman, HE. This is a sapper here with a couple medics. Infantry trying to push around. You have a good flank as well from Squad 3. Mobile spawn point on the western side. So they're actually going to try to move this, move from the south side, as well as it looks like maybe push up and around to get a fob here. You have a Logi truck coming in with Mr. Patter, as well as a transport with a couple other infantry. So
I don't know who the hell's.
good push at the moment.
Shit, I was just relaying orders from my men.
And Captain Death goes down, and we can start hearing the shots.
Also, I found
Shepherd and Glup.
I can't really do much about it. Oh,
And we're gonna have some close.
2 machine gunners just spawned on it. Oh. Shit.
Commander here, he's calling out. He just saw some MSP, so with the.
Hey, you can run back to us.
2 whole fucking squads just spawned on that. I'm fucking scared. Please.
You can spawn on. You can run towards my squad.
So command running up the road here. Naru right here, and he's not wrong. A bunch of infantry spawning in. MSP at the base of the hill. Glup.
Hey, tank, can you take that northern
back here,
road
but
above my rally?
Panzer 3 now trying to support the infantry up here and pushing into the hill. It looks like this is Glup's bugged out body down here. Glup is actually, there you go. You can see him shooting off into the defense here. But AT, oh, that is a Char Bis. French Char pushing over in the open, and they're trying to flank in on the south side. Looks like they had gotten a shot off on this Panzer 3. Panzer looks like he's not interested at all into trying to fight this Char out in the open. And I'm not surprised. Medium tank against a really good heavy tank. I mean, the Char.
There's a supply truck to the north somewhere, my guy.
Still early war technology, but that thing can do some good damage against this Panzer 3, especially if he gets a good side shot on the armor. So
around the 2 unknown markers, there's going to be an MSP there. They probably moved it a little bit up.
Panzer now pushing the main road, and capture area is straight ahead of us over on the other side of this hill. They still have quite a whiles to go, about 600 or 700 meters until they get to the capture area. And this is very, very good from the French. They got a good front line. And we can see now trying to just slowly creep through, and this is going to be a big infantry grind fest here. The tree fighting can be very, very difficult, but one thing that the Panzer 3 has as its benefit to the Char, it's a lot more maneuverable around these little trees and roads. So Panzer, well, you can see the knocked out 20 mil is in just up to their front right, or front left rather, trying to get it out of harm's way. Engine smoking though, trying to see where this Char wants to go. And we're gonna flip around as a gun run comes in.
It's like a 20mm.
Double gun run, one from the Germans, one from the French.
Like a flag.
Yeah. I sent like 3 planes over there, just like straight.
Go French light tank.
The other enemy tank is right close to you.
Now pushing up the hill here, and they're pushing on the north side.
Apparently right on the other side of this load
Guys, who is defending?
See where this Char went, and I'm not actually seeing it.
Which squad is staying and which squad is attacked?
Ready?
Oh, Shar is there just south of us. So Shar's still on the south side. Light tank up on the north side.
Hey, you flipped something, Commander.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, fine.
And
I will
I
take
sent
the
everything.
south.
German tank. Panzer 3 is slowly pushing up the road. We can see the turret of the Panzer 3. And you can have infantry right next to him trying to spook him. Get eyes on. Here, Glup in local yelling, tank's coming up. I see him, eyes on. And right through the top turret.
Shot turret. He's turning. North of the their objective.
And another good shot. That one actually might have knocked out his gun. Nope, gunner's still able to adjust a bit.
On the MSP.
We're engaged again. Turret's still moving.
And the German Panzer looks like the driver isn't able to get him in a good spot to actually get that main gun. Impacts now off to the left side. You can see right where those rounds are going. Not doing too much damage just yet. Not hitting any critical components or the infantry. Now to get the right side. Trying to pin right through this kind of driver port. And he's going to back up. Looks like the Panzer 3 falling down the hill a little bit.
Okay.
And infantry, friendly infantry for the French, clearing out the Germans that were surrounding the light tank, and they're deciding.
Back off. We're gonna get fucking by 80 personnel.
They're deciding to fall back a bit, but that 20 mil. Oh, gunner popped out for a second, and now the 20 mil deciding to open up, or almost open up, takes a round for their troubles, and they pull back. But you can see that round, once again, it hits the shield of the 20 mil, so it's not actually doing any real damage. And 20 mil able to fall back. Light tank able to fall back, and now, well, this is a brave 20 mil.
Okay, sorry about that. I didn't realize this is invasion again. I thought we were doing AAF.
You can see crewmen inside, and a lot of rounds hitting that tank, but you can see none that actually would have pinned through. I guess without any spalling, really depending on what ammo they were using. The crew relatively safe inside. It's a full 4-crew Panzer. You got commander in the top, right beneath the 3-2-1 words here, or letters rather, and then the gunner off to his bottom left, and driver and hull gunner. So Panzer 3, really good deliberate push by the infantry. And we can now see Squad 4, they're moving their Char Bis actually off to the north side to help support the light tank. And light tank was starting to push up the rails here, and we can see him now flanking around. MG's gonna do a little bit of a burst fire, and that should at least let him know in local chat. Their infantry, you can see machine gun, looks like he's trying to talk to him in local, say, hey, that tank is pushing up the rail. As a mortar round or something high explosive lands nearby, more grenades popping off. Oh no, those are mortars. Now the Panzer 3 slowly creeping up, and he might get a good side shot. Oh, and he takes the first shot, actually impacts the front lip of the road. And try to send another one. Doesn't look like it went anywhere. Light tank doesn't have a shot yet. Panzer 3 misses again. Ooh, and deflection. Deflection and a miss. Panzer 3 has yet to land a shot, even with the high ground. And I was going to say good shot, but it looks like it deflected for the most part. Once again, these vehicles all have proper damage modeling, penetration values, ballistics. If you don't hit these tanks right, the rounds are either going to get deflected, or if they do penetrate through the tank and they don't hit anything inside, well, it's not going to do anything. If you also don't have the right round, maybe you don't have any high explosive filler, maybe you just have AP and it pins right through and doesn't do any spalling.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to be able to do much in anything. So right now, just a big kind of boxing match between the two, trying to do a couple of blows here and there, but no one really with any type of kill shot at the moment. And, ooh, might get a shot through the trees here. Oh, and they just hit the trees in front of them. Panzer III. Finally, but it looks like a little bit of a deflection here. And that also deflects.
See him?
Oh, great shot right through into the fuel. It got a fuel fire, and oh my goodness, a shot actually pins right through the crew member who had dismounted. He turns to pace as they try to get the fire out. Gunner is trying to stay on target, and that one is also going to impact the front right, but it looks like it's... Oh, and it does. You can see the fire is starting to spread, a little bit more explosions as it starts getting more critical components, and now you have an ammo fire. Panzer III ammo rack and the French.
Hey, we destroyed that tank, but we're hurt. We need infantry support on 6.
Oh, man.
The French with a huge kill, because the infantry nearby, they said, we're hurt. Not only are they hurt, but they're also tracked. And infantry with that, what, MP34 it looks like. Great work. But I do, oh, Mork actually the only one left in the tank here. So we mentioned before, you can actually have good ballistics and things like that. So around, the tank is actually fine. The tank is damaged, maybe it has some hull damage, and it does have, obviously, it's missing a track. But one of the rounds looks like it actually pinned through and killed the driver. So, and we can see, yes, we can see, look at the impacts here. So driver was actually sitting behind this hatch, and you can see where those shells landed. They pinned right through. Driver is dead, and so now the driver has to run all the way back. It looks like Spartan has to run all the way back to get it back to his tank. So very important for the crew to try to now hold off, get reps, and fall back. But really good work here.
How much enemy ATs are there in the woods?
Sir.
And we can see, I mean, I would call it the tickets, but with 700 tickets aside, it really doesn't matter. 656 to 643. You pretty much just have to see if it goes along the whole time here. That's typically how these games are won and lost. But with the tank battle out of the way for now, let's focus in on these infantry fights. Taylor Swifty, Landless, Killer Instinct, and Sneaky Deaky trying to push in.
Just make sure to use the resources at your
The show shat pinning down the infantry.
All right.
I mean, hey man, it's better than not using it. It's better than not.
Another French, sounds like Fusilier nearby.
We lost it.
You can actually see him trying to take shots right there through the trees. And Sniper manages to knock him out, but not before, or not after machine pistol as a squad leader running on in. Taylor Swifty goes down. John Wick, LB, and Juholt's Mustache coming out with Moog's Daddy, Kiev, and 2004 Ford Taurus. They're pushing through, and they are rolling right through the German lines.
300 vehicle. Keep pushing.
Calling out another tank, but I believe that is a friendly tank.
Come on, guys. Sniper, come on.
And, ooh, MSP driving right by. But rifle fire knocking out the French infantry, trying to clear out. And, oh, Shoshat finally knocks him out. I think he knocked the driver out, and it's going to slowly roll onto the side of the road. MSP finally taken out in good defensive position in these bunkers. The Germans are just not able to hold. Oh, actually, no, I say just they're not able to hold and get a fob up, but they have finally set up a fob just west of us here.
Help, please.
I'm going to show you guys what that looks like in Squad 44. So you still have the radio here. You can dig that down. You got the Logi truck, but they actually have to dump supplies. And from those supplies, you can build this fob tent. Ryan Stecken just deploying there. And now you have infantry able to spawn in and start pushing. You can see this is a very difficult push. This tree line just bogging everyone down, and they're not even close to the objective. Still around that 600 meters to the objective. And let's see, looks like an anti-tank, maybe half track. Never mind. A little Stug.
Is that tank mark accurate, sir?
Rolling in, and not the strongest of tanks, but for this time period, can do a lot of damage. And you heard Command asking if that tank mark is accurate. Golden Potatoes, Squad 4, and their Shure still off east. And it did look like, yeah, they're mounting up and trying to push out. Infantry looks to have finally taken out that light tank that was down a crew member and tracked early on.
Next to you accurate.
Infantry right in front of the tank.
Well, no, it's not accurate anymore, but it was there. It's a Stug 3B.
Stug 3B, you can hear, called out in command. Good
which
call
way did you
outs, letting them know where exactly they are. And now, ooh, here we go. The Shure.
Currently moving northwest to Kazmat Sud. Inside the forest.
The Shure. Absolutely beautiful looking tank.
Alright, tell me if you get eyes.
And looks like Commander's actually off to our right, dismounting with those binoculars in order to get good eyes. Very difficult for these tanks to get proper vision. I mean, you can see the gunner now actually popping out for a second. He can get shot out. You don't have to just stay in your periscope. You can actually turn out in these tanks.
Tank 1 is pushing back up with a new tank for trust support
And
friendly
Squad 4 still trying to push up. You see the map here. Once again, blue is the French, red are the Germans. And that tank.
Also, what the fuck is our MSP doing all the way at the west?
Has fallen back a bit.
I was wondering that too. I didn't know if that was
Well,
like
that's a different one,
big
actually.
brain
Trying to figure
move,
out where exactly we
know.
see
Yeah, that must be. Did they try to sit it behind them?
He's going to be out on the north side, actually, right here. Bobby and his necky. So Stug out
That was
north.
the one in my
Good. Oh my goodness, the red missed. The Shure
Roger, friendly
now
tank
just
inbound.
mounting itself up on top of the hill, and they got a perfect fire position. We were just at that infantry push just a minute ago, and the French infantry trying to knock out the Germans, but with that tank support trying to push back in, well, now you got the Shure making quick work of any infantry out there. Tank is marked, so we can actually see a red marker right next to us.
Is this secure now, or do I gotta go back?
Please dig it
Trying to mount that AT rifle
that
on
person
top of
probably
them.
told their, like,
I
squad
don't
leader
think
or
that
something.
firepower is going to do much, but these
Oh, yeah.
AT rifles, you can
I'm
actually
gonna say
use them a little bit like sniper rifles.
Because we gotta.
And you can
like,
see,
be
look at all the
careful.
red in front of them. That's what they're trying to do, is just soften up the infantry. And the infantry grind for the Germans is slowly but surely pushing through casemate Sud. And finally, the French have been pushed back a little bit more east. They also have quite a few squads around the Shure here. And looks like what, Logi or transport trying to push out. Yeah, it is a Logi truck, so trying to do some logistic runs. Shure drives forward, and as so is going to leave Mr. AT Rifle just hanging as he actually got shot off the top of the turret. Mortars off to our front left, and now the Shure is going to be in perfect position to see another Panzer III creep up. I don't think they see him just yet, and they should now. Right through the trees, the gunner. Oh, they're not seeing neither tank see them. See front.
The Blitz is downhill worse.
Panzer III now trying to readjust, and I'm not sure if this Shure has proper eyes. Very tough visibility, but now with those machine guns popping off, the Shure crew.
I see enemy tank.
You see, I see enemy tank, and they're going to send one round, hopefully right through that lower plate. Oh, and they miss.
pretty gross.
Hit the tree right in front of him, gives a Panzer a second, but they haven't adjusted. Char's gonna have the much better shot, and sends it right through the turret. You can see the yellow outline of where that round impacted, and it looks like the turret might have been knocked out, or maybe even the gunner. Another round in that almost driver port. Driver not dead though, and that one's gonna hit the tree. Tank is not knocked out just yet, but the Char has at least pushed him back, and that might relieve some pressure on the south side. You see all those switchbacks just make it very difficult for crews to get back. And AT now slamming in the right side. I think those might be AT grenades. I don't believe the Stug is in position to see him just yet.
You might want to move.
Move the FOV, brother.
And there it is.
Heavy pushing from the
That's a
north.
good shot too. Right through the smoke here. Swap over on the Panzer
We need
side.
more guys. I'm trying to recover
And
that MSP.
another impact. Oh, and they're stuck behind a rock. Driver needs to be very careful. It was actually a Panzer II, not a Panzer III. Oh, it is a Panzer III. Oh, and what a shot! That knocked out the turret, I believe. Turret ring, sparking a bit. And you can see turret no longer moving. And now it gets another good shot. Very lucky not to lose their track.
Can we get a FOV somewhere up?
And, oh my goodness, the Char.
They're coming from north and south.
Panzer III just trying to bail on out of here, and looks like he finally will be able to. Wow, very, very lucky for this crew. No ammo rack hit. The turret is a little popped, but they should be able to repair it.
What does our logic do? What is our...
But here you go, infantry now trying to flank around. You can see Squad 2 pushing up with the infantry, trying to surround the Panzer III crew. And infantry have now surrounded him. It's now a gunfight outside the Panzer.
Yeah, I don't know.
French infantry
Doing, but
with the show
also,
shot.
have our squads to move back.
Armor crew. Someone has to jump in that driver and just try to bail on out of here. Because now you have Car 98Ks pop off. Infantry from the Germans now trying to fall back and help clear this out. You can see the blue Rocco, Kiev, and Con Artist.
Hey, we just shot our 18 round into the top, or the second floor.
They're the ones been able to at least knock out this tank down to Jack the Apple King. Only one crew left. I don't believe there's any AT nearby. But if you want to just keep the tank out of the fight, well, killing the crew is number one way to do that. And Jack the Apple King actually shoves a Panzer III, not able to get underneath this. Tough work as that happens. Well, let's take a look at the infantry fight, because now you have a flanking fob. Wow. Logi, we can see it was Heisman. He actually, you can see the zero indicates zero supply in. He actually had flanked all the way around and set up a flanking fob. It took them, looks like almost 20 minutes for them to finally do it. But now infantry are going to start streaming in from the southeast side of the objective. And that is going to be tough for the French, because now, look, this fob is actually underground. And you can see Technogeist is on top. Oh, and this is a horrible fob.
Hey, other tanks, we're having a lot of
You actually have a fob in this bunker, so if you get killed, you pretty much just have your body start popping up, and oh no, good grenade! Technogeist goes down. Matt's crash with the 200 IQ grenade. Matt's crash now has to worry about a bunch of Germans on the objective and also in the house right next to him. So a Somali KFC manager, Clutch Kobe, and Mr. Patter infantry all over this. German infantry up top, and he might see, oh, he had swapped to his ammo bag for a second, or ammo box rather. Good shots with the bolt action. MG goes down, and now he equipped his bayonet. Good shot, clearing the top floor. And Germans, oh! He nearly lost his head there for a second.
Come on, guys, I just killed 5 people here. Let's go.
It was like 3, but you know, you gotta say 5 so people are hyped up about it. I'm okay with that, Mats. AT gun laying off in front of him as infantry owl suit goes down. Landless fly casual laying down in the smoke.
No, we need to repair us.
But you are clearing out your hab area right now if you're the French, and you're also trying to re-secure into the objective. So now Sir Chicken, I think he's the commander. Sir Chicken actually rolling up as a commander, and he's equipping the Bayo. And you can see the tiny mortar right in front of him. Commander's gonna see it pop off with one shot. Goes for a second. German commander with some good infantry fighting. He's gonna fall back a little bit. But French are trying to hold on to the southwestern field around the objective. German commander has, you can see, German commander has other ideas. Squad 7, they're regrouped right next to it. Commanders in Squad 44 a lot different than Squad. It's a one-man squad, so he's off by himself, and he's now getting pushed by the pistol.
Roger.
So he had to bandage himself from that grenade frag.
Can you pick me up?
He's like close to me right here.
Hey, I'm strafing the forest. Be careful.
Strafing the forest, they say.
Should be me. It looks like you're right.
It might be a good strafe if people spawn in, but it looks like Faulberg has been recapped.
It's a Stug. It's heading up the road.
Pardon the quick camera movement because we have tanks about to run into each other. Stug.
Alright, you guys need to
and the light tank, French light tank, right in front. I don't think they realize it just yet. Stug deflects a shot,
right here,
and they're not seeing him. Is a hole gun, so you actually need to rotate the hole in order to get a proper shot. Once you're at least facing the right direction, that gunner can adjust a little bit. Light tank taking advantage of their mobility as infantry popping smokes. Light tank flanking around. And wow, good shot from that Stug. You can see that turret ring sparks. Infantry, or the crew saying we're turreted. They need to actually get into a safe position, dismount, and repair that turret ring. So really good reaction actually from that Stug.
You killed the Stug?
We have all.
And AT now.
For you.
And infantry.
Yeah, we're doing side shots. And smoke.
Okay. He's tracked.
18
I
aids.
just blew myself up, guys.
Matt's just going down with the ships.
For the revolution.
For the revolution.
Vive la France.
And
I can't place them too close, but the crew's dead, so that's not a
you
problem.
see the crew laying out below.
Get to the point, guys.
Oh! AT actually now knocking out the engine, and this is now just going to be piecemealed. Satchel charge. Looks like it will be able to finish it off as that light tank.
Infantry made it to the...
Yeah, you can see off to our left. Oh, it's actually the Shar trying to knock it out. And Satchel should pop here in a second. Unless it was set up as a mine. Either way, Stug is effectively dead due to the crew. And final couple shots will end their misery here. Stug. Well, hold on a second. You actually have crew.
I think
I was gonna say try to run in, but no, they're gonna be killed by French infantry as finally the Shar mops up the Stug.
10 minutes, guys. We fucking got this. 10 minutes. Please do not fucking lose the objective, my guy. We
Well,
are at 10 minutes
It's
left.
neutral.
We got this.
I don't think they realize
We're trying.
the objective is neutral just yet. So 527 tickets for the French, 472 for the Germans, and it is about a half-half capture area
Yeah, boys,
here.
squad 7 is currently
Can't see the
down
full
from
capture
the-
area
from-
like a dome like we can in squad, but you can see blue on our left,
How about you
red
these
on
nets
our
and run through
right,
the fire?
and this is probably the end of the objective. That blue radio indicates that
Send
fob,
everything
and
to
we are
just-
slowly
you're overrun on the
making all-
bunker, unable to really do much. So infantry just taking advantage of this southern fob here, and oh, they actually knocked out one. Squad 7, they need to run in quick. You can actually do this. Squad 7 knocked out one of these flanking fobs. Shepard now running in. A lot of infantry on the objective for both sides. This is still up in the air with under 10 minutes to go, too. Ranta, Owl Soup,
Hey, friend,
Saying
you
all
got
this
engaged. I don't know if I'm wearing
Gigan Pain
Northwest,
Soldier.
I have
Needs to
no-
be careful while they're
it
taking
a
advantage of the
secret
French machine gun emplacement.
It's a
Now tossing a grenade. Car 98K takes him out. Sneaky beaky. They're all panicking, trying to get bodies on so they don't lose this objective. And this is why 8 minutes left. And another tank is actually getting engaged, trying to figure out where exactly from.
Hey, friend, the tank. Pushing up. Pushing up.
Oh, and that's what it was. Looks like it
was AT gun. I think
It was
it's
an AT gun. Heisman with that anti-tank gun taking
AT
shots
gun.
at both tanks. They managed to hold on to that northern side.
Squad 3 and 7, what are the...
Infantry finally
what's
breaching
on the
through. Squad
objectives?
7, which had knocked out that fob on the south side just a minute ago, had finally pushed up. Canadian guy goes down. Tactic. Chronic
Good job,
Swamp
Lachlan.
Path. Chronic Swamp Path.
You might want to move down
And
this
Pain
to your-
Soldier
your
pushing
action.
in, and a lot of explosions going off.
Hey,
Seven is
7,
back
they're
on the
still in the
menu.
south.
Tala,
just
we are
trying
not,
to
we
get
are
him.
inside the point.
They're
We're
still
going
coming
to
in.
I'll place another FOB, guys. I just need somebody to revive. Oh, just respawn.
Canadian guy, and oh my goodness,
Oh, sorry.
that's a team kill. Oh, Canadian guy is down actually.
Now we got this 7 minutes. We're just gonna hold the objective.
But
for
Killer
7
Instinct
minutes.
is not yet. Infantry now pushing in. Goes full auto with the MP 34. Car 98K trying to clear out, and this is some close quarters bolt action.
Yeah, they are west, southwest, something like that.
enemy radio mark northwest.
Infantry trying to push in.
Hey,
Alright, we're
friend,
tagging,
They've
we're
now
tagging.
cleared it. Oh, and he gets bayoed actually. German infantry
Great job,
just not
gentlemen.
giving up.
We'll see
Gluff
you.
now running in too.
We are
And
so close. 7 minutes, guys.
Sneaky
We got
Beaky
this.
is down.
Enemy
French.
tank on mark. Enemy tank on mark. Panzer.
Whoa, enemy tank on mark. Panzer,
close.
that is accurate. He's close. Light tank. Wow, this is a brave light tank. Good call out. I wonder if they're trying to go for that turret first. If they even have a shot. If they can hold off this Panzer III,
Hey, other tank.
it's going to give the infantry behind him enough time to capture that objective, recap it, and hold the defensive line. MG now opening fire. The commander had popped his head out off the hatch. And Panzer III is going to turn just in time to see the light tank. And good shot through. It looked like a high explosive round, though. And wow, the rate of fire looks like crew might be getting knocked out at this rate. Oh, with a Shar 2 off from the right off screen coming in. And the light tank is taking the beating.
I will try to push him. We can roll, man.
Either the wrong round or the wrong locations right now. And the Panzer III is turreted. Shar knocks out the turret ring of the Panzer III. And now the light tank is going to slowly roll back, and the Panzer needs to be careful. Because you have to worry more about, well, this is actually a Somoa. Oh no, it is the Shar. I think there's a Somoa behind as well. Here it is, that's the Somoa. Somoa light tank trying to take shots. It's a
Guys,
Shar!
don't take our grace for granted. They are now uncapping the objective. It's like uncapping. It's fucking...
Just love these old school tanks slowly pushing up. And if you don't hit the right spot, you're just not going to be able to kill it. Shar might actually be out of ammo.
Tanks are ordering the point.
He's trying to aim at the backside, trying to go for that turret, or not turret, the ammo rack
Guys,
rather.
they're uncapping. We need everyone on the objective.
Panzer 3 just laying in, but the turret ring is destroyed, so it can't actually adjust the turret. You can hear we can't pin him. Try to get on the side. Panzer 3. If you actually get the front as well, like that driver port, that also works. Light tank choosing to try to go around. Shar has to fall back. They're out of ammo. The Panzer 3 that just won't go down if Fury was on the German side here. Light tank, and oh no, it's another Panzer 3 right behind them. They have support.
No, we need to hold the E. We need to push them out of the
Light tank, oh no, they tip over. Oh no, it's disaster class for the French.
Lost the MSP.
They flip them back over, but now the Panzers are able to engage the Shar.
FOB's getting his stew cap.
They're trying to repair the turret ring off to our front left. Light tank off to our left as well in the tree line. I don't think they see him just yet.
There's 2 stationary pumps in southwest.
And look at this, just creeping forward. And now the light tank has finally made the flank. This is absolutely chaotic. Oh, and they ammoed!
Squad 7 is actually trying to block any
Not ammo,
reinforcement
actually.
from the
That's a fuel fire, and it might actually spread to the ammo rack. No, it does look actually ammoed. Smoke coming out that the turret. And that's an ammo fire. Hasn't completely cooked off yet, but that tank is effectively dead in the water now.
The NSP's incoming, guys.
Light tank with a good
Just gonna hold it up about 2 minutes.
flank, and that's exactly what they said they wanted to do. We couldn't pin it from the front. Let's get on the side. They're going to be able to kill at least one.
Get on the objective. Please, just get on.
Infantry just fighting desperately to get on the objective, and ammo rack finally cooks off the Panzer.
He's not begging you. You got 2 minutes.
Infantry flanking around and tries to knock out crew. Goes for the pistol shot and knocks him out.
All right.
Defensive smoke by the Panzer.
Why do we want to hold them in this fucking town? We need to push them out.
Oh my goodness!
Send your guys to the south.
Okay, we're capping back.
I believe that was an airstrike.
Hard to drive, for fuck's sake.
That was an airstrike.
Pressure.
Oh my goodness, it was a bombing run. Commander drops a bomb, not only takes out the last remaining alive Panzer, but also takes out the brave light tank crew that had done the original flank. Collateral damage, well...
Can we get a repair station? We took a huge hit in that Panzer 3.
This is the earlier light tank.
Oh, we don't have enough
Well,
supplies.
Somoa goes down bravely.
We have destroyed the enemy fob.
And now the Stuka bombing run
We have like
coming in.
So there's
And they actually, I think, knocked out the fob.
I appreciate.
Fob destroyed on the south side from that bombing run. And now it looks like the infantry have been able to fall back in. Very brave work by the armor in order to hold off the Panzers pushing. If those Panzers had made it to the objective, I'm not so sure if the infantry would have been able to hold. But French infantry with a fantastic hold.
We have got the
And then brave armor work with 60 seconds to go.
We got a guy on the hab.
We won, guys. We won.
Die, you jumped your
Guys, we won. They can't recap in 1 minute. We won,
You can
guys.
hear we won, they can't recap anymore, and that's because they don't actually have the time to decap and then recap in 40 seconds. So infantry and armor managed to hold. Maginot line manages to hold, and the French 21st take out waves of German infantry and panzers to hold on to the W. Just GG's, really well done. Good command, good infantry, good armor. That's what you like to see in Squad 44. They might end it. Oh, I was gonna say end it with a little squished infantry, but there you go. 417 tickets to 341 as 311 kills, 262 deaths with 27 revives. That's 239 kills, 336 deaths and 50 revives. GG's.